Alright, is this working? I don't know if this is working or not. Let me know, guys. Hello. How are we doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. Does this work? Is this working? It's alright, guys. We won't get straight into it. I hope everyone is okay. um, I'm sorry to do this. I know a lot of shit's going on at the moment. Alright, you guys don't need to be scared. It's just a matter concerning myself, really. Kind of. Don't worry. No other creators are involved. You don't have to stress about anything like that. But before we get into it, let's start on a positive note. I'm in America. I'm on tour. Okay, life is good. I hope everyone is okay. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about something today because I've kind of been a bit radio silent in the past month. Um, and yeah, it's been kind of crazy. But yeah, man, tour's awesome. Tour's really cool. Is everything working? Nothing's cutting out, right? Because this is like really scuffed. I'm just streaming off my laptop with a laptop mic. I don't know if this works. Just in a hotel room right now. Awesome. Um, I hope everyone is good. Um, as you guys will probably know, a lot has been going off on the internet the past, well, for several weeks now. Um, and I've been really struggling with it, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Um, I oof. I've been really struggling with it because of course like tour rehearsals have been going on, which is something that I've wanted to focus on, but I've had all of this stuff going coming off, and it's been tough because I've been reminded of a lot of my own personal situations that have happened to me. And Yeah, it's been really tough, and I've kind of not really made any content at all, which I felt really shit about because I set myself a goal at the start of the year to upload every single week. But again, this stuff came out, and again, I've been struggling. Um, I've been keeping up to date roughly of what's been going on. I want to say, if you guys are really struggling with what's been going on, do not feel pressured to watch this stream because I'm going to be talking about very sensitive issues. So I don't really know how to do this whole trigger warning thing. Do I need to? I'll say it out loud, but I'm going to be talking about sexual assault in today's stream. So I just want to preface that. If you don't want to be invited, just I can put it in the title as well. Actually, before I start talking about it. Fucking hell, man. In fact, I might just 1 minute. I'm just gonna hide the chat. I'm sorry. I appreciate all the messages. I'll get distracted. Um, all right. Um, do I need to put in the title? I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. I might be honest. 1 minute. I'm gonna pull up the chat real quick again. Oh wait, I can't. I can't see because of course it's on. All right, no, that's good. The mods put it as a pin. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about a little bit about a story that happened to me about uh, June. When was it? June 2022, I think. It was about a year, coming up on a year and coming up on 2 years actually. And you guys might remember that I went out to Greece on holiday with my one of my best friends, and we had a really good time. We went out and we met this guy who was I don't know. He was just this. We were going on like a little excursion trip, and he was another English guy there, and we could speak to him because we thought it was cool. He was probably, I don't know his exact age, but he was definitely older than us by quite a lot. But we just thought he was, we were like, oh yeah, this guy's cool. So again, I kind of want to keep this story pretty brief. I don't particularly want to kind of do this for any attention or anything. I kind of just want to talk about this because I've been kind of thinking about it a lot. So I don't know why I'm putting my hand on the laptop like a. I should have really written down notes, to be honest. I knew I should have done that. But yeah, basically we got to know this guy, and the next day we went out for drinks, and we then again kind of got to know him a bit more, and then we went out to this bar in Greece, and I don't know. I don't really know what to talk about, man. We were at this bar, and this guy who we'd met, just kept buying me drinks, which was fine. I was like, that's cool. I'm all for it. Again, I was allowed to drink. I was an adult. I knew what I was doing. And I think I kind of always assumed, because I'm like a 6 foot tall, like reasonably fit guy, like I would never really find myself in a situation like this. I never really thought that I could be on the receiving end of something like this. So I kind of, again, I'm not gonna say I was like reckless, but I was like, oh yeah, I'll get drunk. Like, why not? So again, I was at this bar, and I did get pretty drunk. And this guy kept buying me drinks, and I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. I'll just keep drinking. And anyway, I get pretty wasted. And we start walking back home. It's me, my other friend, who was also incredibly drunk. So I don't want to pan out like he could have done anything, because he couldn't particularly. But we're walking back, and I don't know if you guys have ever, if you guys drink or anything. Sometimes when you get really drunk, you kind of you walk back and you kind of put your hand around someone's shoulder or whatever. And it was very much a situation like that. I was kind of being supported up, and this guy was like just helping me walk past. But I was still very conscious, and I knew everything that was going on. I've never ever in my life been blackout drunk. I've always remembered the next day. I've never forgotten a thing. And this guy, I don't know. At first, I didn't really quite understand what it was. At first, he kind of started putting his hand below my shoulder, and I was like, okay, that's fine. All right, he's drunk. It's fine. Like, I didn't think much of it. And then more and more, and I don't want to go into exact details because I don't want to talk about that on Twitch stream. I don't know if I will ever want to talk specifically about every single detail that happened. But he slowly put his hand down my shorts, and I was kind of at that point. I was like, okay, what is this guy doing? I was aware of what was going on, but I was kind of like frozen up, and I just didn't know what was going on. I was really confused. I didn't have any romantic attraction to this guy. I was kind of thrown off by it. I didn't think that there'd been any sort of insinuation that anything was going to happen. Um, so I grab his hand and I kind of move it back to my waist. At that point, I'm kind of like, okay. I'm kind of like, I don't know what this guy just did, but it wasn't good. And I was uncomfortable. And then he did it again. This time he, again, he went a bit further. I don't want to go into details. I remember at the time just having my hand in my pocket and just covering my crotch area because I just did not want him to go anywhere near that. And I was scared. I was really scared. And it kind of still haunts me. And I remember at the time I had one hand in my pocket covering my crotch area. The other hand, I knew what was happening. I knew exactly what this guy was doing. And I grabbed my phone and I started trying to take pictures of what he was doing. And videos, which I have. I don't feel comfortable sharing them. And he kept doing this, and I kept telling him, no, stop, and he looked me in the eyes, and fucking smiled, and I can like vividly remember the way he looked at me. And I just feel like a piece of shit. And he just kept doing it. And he wouldn't stop. And I just never felt like I could talk about it because I'm a guy and I'm not, I don't know. And I've seen people be so brave and talk about their stories. And all I can think about is mine and how I just never spoke about it. And I got back. My friend was there and he was really drunk. He didn't know what was going on either. And we got back to the hotel and I just immediately threw up. I don't know if I was like just drunk and also I don't know if I was I think it was a mix of probably being drunk and feeling sick and disgusting. I just didn't know how to feel. I didn't know. I didn't want to make my. I didn't want to talk about it online because this is like my community. I don't want to add to the stress, but I'm doing this stream just because I need to get it off my chest because I can't stop thinking about it and reliving it because I'm seeing all of this shit online, and it's really disturbing me. And I don't want attention. I don't want to be seen like I'm just talking about this because everyone else is, but I know how it feels, and anyone who talks about their own situations isn't doing it because they want to hop on the trend. No one's doing it because they want to talk about that shit and cause drama. Like this ain't drama, this is real. And I just want you guys to support everyone you can. Because I don't really know what to say. And I'm like trying to just put all my focuses onto tour because that's all I'm trying to care about at the moment. That's all I do care about. Um, I just I, I want to tell you why I haven't been uploading, why I haven't been online, why I haven't been streaming, why I haven't been doing anything, why I haven't, why I've just been kind of silent. I it's just been tough, you know. And yeah, man, I I've never really spoken to that many people about this. Probably told about 5 people ever. A lot of my friends don't know. Um, and I don't know. It's really hard to talk about. And I just kind of want to say, like, for all the people who have spoken about their own situations, um, you know, all the other victims, I want to thank you, to be honest, because I probably wouldn't have ever spoken about this if it wasn't for you guys. Um, and it does feel quite real. It's raw. It's it's a thing that happens. Unfortunately, that's not the only situation that's happened to me like that. But I don't want to talk about that today or ever. I don't think. Um, I'm really sorry to add to everything that's going off right now. I just feel like if I don't talk about this now, I don't think I ever will, because I just don't think I will. I don't think I'll ever have the confidence. I didn't even particularly plan this stream. I thought about doing it, and I just kind of thought, you know what, let's just go live and say it, because if I don't think I'll ever say it. Look after yourselves. Um, Show support to every victim you can. And I want you guys to know that even though this has been a really hard month and there's been a lot of horrible stuff going off, of course, you guys know that a lot of the people involved with the situations in the community, I know, I've been friends with, and I think it makes it really tough, because the fact that I've been in a community associated with people like that guy in Greece, and people who did the same thing, who were actively in the community that I share, makes me feel sick. And I'm really sorry that everyone has to put up with this right now. I want everyone to look after themselves. I'm gonna be deleting Twitter off my phone. I think a lot of you guys should do the same. Um, I don't think it's healthy at the moment if you're vulnerable to a lot of this stuff, and I keep looking at it despite that. And I'm gonna stop now. I want everyone to know that I'm okay. This happened a while ago, and I've had a lot of time to process it. I'm at peace with it. And, you know that there's a lot of love in this world. There's a lot of love in this world, and even if it feels like it's a really shit time, I promise you there's going to be amazing things to come this year, and I want you all to share it, because love is so important. I don't really know what else to talk about now. I'm kind of done with what I want to share. Um, I don't really want to go into details. I don't want to show you the videos because they're horrific. Um, but yeah, I feel like I kind of always brushed it off. Um, I always kind of never felt that it was that important to talk about. Um, and yeah, man, lots of love. Um, I hope everyone's okay. I'm gonna go to the gym now. I'm gonna go to the gym, look after myself, and I will see you all very soon. I'm not gonna let any of this stuff stop me. I'm ready to get back on my videos. I'm filming the tour. I'm gonna show you guys the process, and hopefully I can see a lot of you guys out there as well. Lots of love. I'm gonna end stream and go to the gym now, and I love you all, man. Thank you for listening, and I'm sorry that I have to add to this mess because it is not something that I want to do. Yeah. Lots of love, and goodbye.